Hey guys, what's up? This probably isn't the kind of video you're used to, but it's what you're getting. I'm working on something right now, and I'm gonna be honest, it's not the topic. It's not what you're used to, but I mean, if we're talking quality wise, it's probably my best video so far. But it's taking a lot longer than I thought, mostly because I'm lazy. But speaking of lazy, here's this video. Pretty simple. I got a lot, and I mean a lot of comments on my DIO video. And you know what? I think it's time to just go through them, just break down every single counter argument I can. And, hopefully, if you weren't convinced already, you will be after this. Because I've always said education, and just trying to teach people about DIO was my main purpose. And I mean, look, I've conceded to a few points myself. I talk about it a lot in my JoJo vs Dragon Ball video right at the start. I list all of my kind of concessions, and I mean, thanks to those concessions, my argument is now stronger. So I mean, there's nothing wrong with conceding. In fact, I did debate a few people from this comment section. I debated them on Discord, and I mean, I did win, and if I'm being honest, especially with one of them, I won quite like prominently, as in like it was just kind of a stomp. But I mean, even at the end of it, the guy was like, "This is crazy. I'd never even thought of any of this. Like, I see DIO as a character different." I was like, that was the whole point. Like, it was it wasn't all for nothing. Anyway, let's get into this because I don't wanna make you stare at the screen for too long. This man really called JoJo fans dumb. Yeah, I did. Probably because JoJo fans are dumb. I think that's just something we all have to admit. They literally created an entire meme just to make up for the fact that they can't read. So they just blame it on the author because they can't read. I mean, we'll see as we go further. Like, JoJo fans, they just can't pay attention to their own story. And I mean, the proof's in the pudding. This comment section is proof of my statement at the beginning. DBZ based on OP characters. Yeah, I'm not going to argue with that, Dragon Ball characters are quite OP. But I mean, that's the point, isn't it? That's the meme. It's, who can beat Goku? That's kind of, I thought it was funny. A lot of people got really angry that I was just being like, "Cool, who could it be Goku though? Could it be Goku though?" But that was kind of the point. So like, I don't know. Maybe that makes it even funnier, the fact that people got angry about it. I didn't watch the video, but I know that Goku will win because of Ultra Instinct. Wrong. I think a Kaioken times 20 blue Goku could win very easily. And if you want to be a real prick about it, like Frieza Saga Goku, just because of the Speed Blitz argument, and like DIO's brain synapses couldn't react to his own existence before Goku Speed Blitz. But I mean, in character, I would say like Kaioken times 20 blue Goku. But out of character, bloodlusted, like dead-ass Namek Saga Goku just stomps completely. Oh, wait, they said it. And again, I haven't watched the video yet. This is just my theory. Oh, bro, the amount of people that just did not watch the video. Oh, my God. I hope I'll be able to find it. There was one guy. He just fucking was chatting so much shit. And then I just responded with, "Have you watched the video?" And he responded with like, "Oh, yeah, I have watched the video. I changed my mind now. Thanks." Oh, God, that guy's called DIO as well. What the fuck? Oh, this is a good one. Reality warping punch, which can rewrite the entire fabric of the universe. Ooh, okay. So a lot of people think that DIO is his reality warping has no limits and like he's just a god automatically. And I have to question if these people have played Eyes of Heaven. And I mean, I have a platinum trophy in the fucking game, so I can safely say that no, the whole plot, the entire plot of the game is DIO trying to get the corpse part because like he has limits. Like, even if you read a plot synopsis like of the game, you would understand DIO has limits. So I just want to nip that one right in the bud. Oh, here it is. Here it is. DIO of Heaven could win. DIO would literally hit him one time and turn him into a boot. Someone didn't watch the video before commenting, "I really don't like the fact that you are right." See, I love this guy. I want to take this guy out at night of the town. If you're so ready to like admit you're wrong on the internet, like you're the greatest person, because so many people Like, they've been proved wrong, like, 10 comments ago. And they're just pulling at these strings. It's like, just, the real manly move is just go, you know what? I was wrong. My bad. And, like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, there is absolutely no issue in conceding. And I don't know if I'm going to find it. I once again, like I said, I conceded to several points. Not arguments in total, but several points in this comment section. And, in fact, why don't, because I know a lot of people are going to say I'm straw manning and picking out, like, the worst comments, but let me talk about something that literally nobody, and I mean nobody in the thousands of comments, not one person said, and it was the biggest problem with my video, and I was like, how has nobody called me out on this? The problem is that the whole video I'm talking about Dio's character and why Dio wouldn't do certain things, but at no point do I ever talk about Goku's character and how Goku was a fucking idiot. And then if Dio really was just like, why don't you let me transform Goku, there's a high chance Goku would allow it. And I mean, obviously I don't know, because like, it's the reason I hate character arguments anyway, because like, it's just pretty much entirely headcanon. But I never even mention Goku's character once in the video. It's really disgusting, and I can't believe nobody called me out on it. But hey, I'm cool. I have to call myself out on it apparently, because none of these fucking inbreds can do anything themselves. Oh yeah, this is another insane argument that I keep making, and I just want to talk about it. I'm not even. It's a really interesting idea, to be fair. I'm not saying like it's fact. It's that the world does not have inaccessible speed, because anything and anyone can technically enter the world of stop time. Now, this is crazy. I don't know. Maybe I can show the scans on screen, but like in the manga, when Dio throws knives, they still move off their own volition without his manipulation. Ooh, this is a good one. Dio over heaven stops time infinitely. This is an amazing one. I love this one, because all you have to do, literally, if anyone ever, this is like a guide on how to debate Dio wankers. If anyone ever tells you Dio over heaven has infinite stop time, all you have to say is, show me proof. Show me a single statement, a single scan, just anything, a wiki synopsis that suggests Dio has infinite time stop. And they can't. They literally can't. It's a complete myth. I don't know how it started. I mean, fuck, I used to believe this. I learned before I made this video that it wasn't a thing. But I mean, I remember back in the day, I used to think this. It's just a myth that Dio over heaven has infinite stop time. It's never been said. It's never been for the record, this guy, he's been through a few usernames, but I recognize him because of the profile pic. This guy is a fucking MVP. This guy's better than me. Like, I would not want to debate this person. Every single time I think I have to reply to someone, he is there. And I don't know how long this video came out, a while ago. He is still here, like, to this day, just destroying people in this comment section. Like, he is my white knight. Okay, he's my simp. Whenever anyone comes out, I think I have to respond to them, and he's just already there typing. I'm like, bro, this guy is insane. He's like the ultimate keyboard warrior. And I know that sounds like an insult, but honest to God, it's so impressive. Like, because in my head, like, this isn't a heavily debated topic. The way he talks about it, it's like he already like had thought about this perfectly in his head. It's actually crazy. So if he's watching this, Boatyism, although I'm pretty sure his name's Lewis. I think that used to be his username. I love you, bro. You're my number one. Every single time, it's just making me smile, bro. Goku has the almighty power of bad writing. I mean, you can think that. I'm not gonna argue with that. I mean, sometimes it is a bit of an arse pull. I mean, but I mean, whatever. When it becomes a discussion about writing, that's a completely different beast, and I don't want to get into that, because Dragon Ball is a very strange and dumb and not very thought out series. I feel like if literally anyone else besides Dio had the world over heaven, they'd be unstoppable. A lot of people said this. A lot of people said, oh, so what you're saying is Dio loses because of his character, and nope, not at all. Dio's best chance is in character, because like I said, the Goku thing, where Goku's really dumb, but I mean, out of character, it's just complete speed blitz. Like, it's not even a competition. Dio's brain physically can't react fast enough to his own existence. Like, his brain synapses isn't that fast. By the time he's registered his own existence, he's already dead. And I know that sounds crazy, And this is like when I was debating on Discord. I just kept shoving this in this guy's face, like, what's this then? What's this? And it's the clip of Dio, like, smiling all smugly and then just getting clobbered by Star Platinum like a fucking haymaker to the face. And you can see Dio surprised like, you see his face and he's completely surprised. It's like, so how's this guy gonna react to Goku again? This guy who can't react to Lightspeed Star Platinum. I mean, even if you want to wank Star Platinum, I mean wanked like hundreds of times the speed of light. It doesn't work. It still doesn't work. Like, Goku is just, he's so far beyond. I mean, he's faster than the Dragon Ball speed of light, and I don't want to get into that, but that's literally insane. The thing is, Araki, or the one who made the game, I think it's Bandai Namco, limits Dio's ability because the player needs to win. IRL, if there was an official explanation of Heaven Ascension Dio, it would make more sense. Maybe. I don't know. Once again, I think that's irrelevant. It's not like he sights on her. Like, he's always going to be made to be defeated. That doesn't. I mean, I guess if you really want it, like, I don't know. It's a weird dub to take. Like, I feel like it's because I wouldn't take that as a concession, but at least it just kind of shows that, like, you can't argue the actual versus situation posed to you, where you have to change, like, the conditions. Be like, well, if he was outside of a video game, like, well, no, he is a video game character. That is the whole purpose. Like, I think someone also said this, I doubt I'll be able to find it, but someone was like, the fact that everyone is this angry and saying you're a prick when you picked a non-canon version of Dio against a canon Goku. Like, I couldn't have said it myself. Like, some of the non-canon versions of Goku, like Xenoverse and fucking Fusion Reborn and shit, like, they are so broken. Like, so unbelievably broken. And yet I just picked, like, the regular Super Goku and put him against the fucking Deus Ex Machina video game only Dio, who's like a god. And people are still angry. Like, it makes no sense. I'm being so lenient. Oh, this is a weird one. This is like when you know the video has, like, the algorithm has pushed this video outside of, like, people who actually scale. Because this guy really thinks he's making a good point, and it's insane. The guy that doesn't waste his time basing a character only from their feat, and instead knows that both could win depending on which timeline branch is chosen. And here is proof. And then he just goes on to, like, give a bunch of weird scenarios where, like, technically both could win. And it's like, do you know, like, what a versus battle is? A versus battle is talking about the most likely outcome, okay? Why are we even talking semantics? Like, it does make, like, by this guy's logic, I could just say, like, oh, well, I mean, Goku could die of a heart attack and then Dio wins. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's like this guy's never heard of Occam's razor, like, in his life. He's just going through all these, like, insane, like, branch multiverse theorems of, like, every possible outcome. Like, okay, yeah, sure, I guess, but that isn't the point. We're going through what would likely happen, not what could possibly happen. Like, I don't know. It's obvious this guy doesn't, like, understand, so I am, like, wasting energy on him. Here we have the wild JoJo profile pic. No one, literally no one, 9-year-old kids. Ooh! I got fucking memed on, bro. God damn. He's gonna get so much Reddit karma from that. Jeez! You posted out a 4chan, bro? Oh my, those dank memes. God damn. Bro, I'm gonna have to delete my account after this. Jesus Christ. Oh, but then we got the clapback. No one. Literally no one. But JoJo fans whose favorite anime doesn't even have the best hacks in anime. Jesus! Murder, bro. I didn't even know murder was illegal now. Jesus. Just destroy it. Oh my god. I had to, these all came up because I don't have notifications off for comments on YouTube because I always like to see them. I had to look at all of this, like, oh my god. So, look how long they argued. Whoa, no way. This is Bills, bro. Bills. But he says, I'm sorry, I hate to be that guy, but like, Bills. You know what, let's just move on. I don't think that's, why, what is it with, It literally says in the game that he has infinite time. What is it with JoJo fans just making shit up, bro? Gee, it's like those people who are like, Araki said multiple times in interviews that he wrote out Fugo because he was too overpowered. Like, why are you just making shit up? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Ooh, this guy as well. He's in a few threads. If you go on the video, you'll find him. This guy's pretty good as well. He's got all the points down. A single punch from Goku would shatter Dio's entire body. Goku's base punch is the best, could shatter multiple planets. That's such a low ball. I'm sorry. I know I was just complimenting this guy. What the fuck? His base punches can shatter multiple planets. Okay, I mean, I guess. I mean, I'd go with universes, but I mean, sure, whatever. I mean, I get that for like the sake of the argument, him being planet level is overkill. But at the same time, like, is it even worth beating them if at the same time you're spreading misinformation with like the Dragon Ball planetary bullshit, where it's like, how the like Goku's been, it just, I don't know. To me, it just seems like, yeah, I mean, you have the right idea, but I mean, still, like, why are we lowballing him at it? Like, it's 2021. It's 2021. Can we please admit that Dragon Ball characters are planetary since the Cell Saga and go way beyond that? Videos uploaded before mass embarrassment. Bro, the embarrassment. To be fair, I am very embarrassed. I'm embarrassed on behalf of the entire JoJo community. Actually, that's a lie. I'm more embarrassed on behalf of Araki for creating this community. Like, Jesus Christ, you guys are dumb. Like, you guys are. It does embarrass me. It embarrasses me that at a point in my life I would have considered myself a JoJo fan. And I mean, like, I've been not to get into it, but I've been reading JoJo monthly since about 2012, 2013-ish. But I've been like, I watched the OVA and shit way before that. And like, yeah, it does embarrass me that a series I love has such a fucking retarded fan base, bro. Ooh, what? I don't even know what the context is. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm not gonna read this because it's just so dumb, but basically he's saying that Dio would just keep healing himself and it would be an infinite fight. And like, I don't know. No. Dio would get one shot. Like, oh my. This is starting to tire me out, bro. I thought this would be like an easy, chilled video, but reading this shit is tiring. What if Dio Nene's reality? Well, I mean, that's a pretty simple question. Goku would just hit the Quan, and they would cancel each other out. So, yeah, I have to say the Nene scaling doesn't really work here. Xeno's future counterpart in Trunks' timeline proves that Zio himself is very much bound by time. No, because timelines in Dragon Ball work off multiverse theorem, so time isn't a flat disk and it's not a linear line, it's just a branching pathways. So it doesn't prove that Xeno isn't bound by time, it just simply proves that Xeno isn't omnipotent. Because obviously if Xeno was omnipotent, there couldn't be multiple versions of him, but yeah, alternate timelines in Dragon Ball are actually just parallel universes. So, nope, doesn't really have anything to do with Xeno being bound by time or not. Yeah, Dio is a vampire. You need a stand to actually destroy his Zawarudo over heaven. And yes, this is true. Someone responded with Hakai, which... Ooh, I mean, manga Goku can use Hakai. Fuck, I never even considered that. But I mean, outside of Hakai, first of all, in a versus situation, if you're permanently incapacitated, that counts as a lose condition. Second of all, you haven't watched Stardust Crusaders, obviously. It's the problem with JoJo fans. Dio's healing in part 3 is incredibly flawed, like it barely works. So if you just incinerate all of his fucking pieces, there's no proof he can even heal on a cellular level, let alone an atomic one. And I mean, Cell Saga characters were able to attack people on a cellular level, Buu Saga characters were able to attack on an atomic level, so super characters can easily destroy Dio until there is literally nothing left to regenerate. Dumb argument, get the fuck out of here. Wait, we haven't seen Goku master UI, so if Goku gets hit, stop. Goku is never in a million years getting fucking hit by some relative to light speed attack when he's literally like septillions times faster than that. Like, oh, I'm so sick of this fucking argument. Also, this didn't age well because wait a minute, 3 months ago, surely Goku had fucking mastered Ultra Instinct by then. I don't know how many. I feel like it was definitely at least 3 chapters ago. That's fucking, this guy's just dumb then. Immunity to time stop, Limafel. Yeah, this one's dumb. It's just people looking at facts and then just denying them because of their own incredulity. Was that an argument? Is that an argument from incredulity? Argument from disbelief? I think argument from disbelief. Your own disbelief isn't a valid argument. You actually have to bring proof to why it's an invalid claim. Just because you don't think Jiren surpassed time doesn't mean he didn't. It was explicitly said he did after it was shown he did. So that's a feat and a statement right next to each other. And you're trying to tell me Jiren didn't surpass time. Like, he just did. It's just a fact. I don't know how people are arguing this. Like, it's just because they don't personally believe it. Just that just means it never happened, I guess. Like, it's such a weird way of thinking. Okay, fuck you. I didn't ask for this. This is, oh man, this actually hurt. That's, Jesus. What the fuck, bro? He did not need to. That was 3 days ago. Oh my god. That's actually the hardest hitting comment. Oh my god, I can't lie. That actually, I did not ask to be born with this nasally ass voice. Okay, that cuts so deep, bro. What the fuck? I didn't know. I wasn't expecting this. I was expecting like a bunch of fucking Reddit kids to. Oh, that hurts. Yeah, I can't pronounce words. I'm sorry, okay? We got another one where he just thinks that Dio could touch Goku, and then I say watch the video, and they never respond every single time. You tell them to watch the video, and then they just never come back to you, because they watched it, and they were like, oh, I'm a fucking idiot. At this point, I'm just surprised that they don't delete the comments. Like, it's just so embarrassing. Do you ever have can ban people from real life? And then someone responds with, finally, a smart guy! Oh, well, I'm glad these two fucking knuckleheads found each other. These two brainlets. they're just hugging each other on a battleground like, oh, finally, I find someone smart. Oh, yeah, he can ban people from real life, also known as killing, by the way. But he also has to touch them. And the problem he's got to touch Goku because he's not as fast as Goku. And I've talked about this like 17 times. And it's still just, I hope if you can take one thing away from this video, it's that in no feasible out-of-character situation is Dio ever touching Goku. That is like all you need to know. Because I honestly hate talking about characters, and I never do them in debates, but I just brought it up in that video, and it was very obvious I was bad at it, because I couldn't even bring up Goku's, but like, honest to God, out of character, if you can take one thing away from this video, Dio cannot and never will touch Goku ever in his life. He is just an unfathomably amount of time slower than him. Like, it is insane. Oh my God, and he's in like another comment section. And he's quoting his brainlet buddy. Bro, he's the sensei and the student, bro. He's going on to other threads and spreading the word of his master. What the fuck? That's crazy, bro. That's actually insane. Just to bring Xeno Goku from the games, Dio's done. Yeah, I mean, I could, but I also don't need to, so, like, whatever. Oh, bro, I don't adore anything else more than someone who's, like, just not making a valid point in any way, but says it like it's, like, a gotcha moment, like, you idiot. So this guy's like, oh, I really agree with this one. This guy's like, yeah, but are you a dumbass? Non-stand users can't see stand, and that's a really big advantage to Dio, Jotaro, or even Kakyoin. And Dio can bend reality to make Goku commit, not exist. Okay, so what? Non-stand users can't see stand. Nope. I can list a million characters that can see stands. Yusuke, Ichigo, Goku. And this is once again, JoJo fans have not read their own series. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 4, Diamond is Unbreakable. There is a character who was a ghost called Raimi, and all stand users can see her, and she can see all stands. And the reason that is said, it's explained by the character Rohan Kishibe, that the reason that is because they exist on the same plane, meaning that ghosts and stands and reasonably souls, because all stand users can see souls after they die, which is seen in part 3 and 5, all exist on the same plane, which means if you can see ghosts, you can see stands, and all of the characters I list can either see ghosts, see stands, or see souls. Therefore, the whole only stand users can see stands is the dumbest argument. It's been around for generations, and it needs to die. Whoo! I needed to get that one off my chest, because Jesus, I saw that argument so many times. Also, like, even if even if you don't want to say that Goku can see stands, he can sense life energy. Like, and by that, stands are literally your life energy, as in a form. So he would be able to sense them, even if you want to say he can't see them. So like, it breaks down on a fundamental level. It's such a shit argument. Oh, this is the one. Oh my god, I got this comment so many times. This is my most common comment on the fucking planet. GER can beat Goku, but DIO beats GER, which means DIO can beat Goku. Wow. Amazing. So, let me sit down. Have you ever heard of a little game? I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called it's a game called Rock Paper Scissors. I don't know if you've it's pretty outside game, not very heard of, pretty underground. That's what I meant to say, not outside. It's pretty underground kind of game, pretty obscure. Rock paper scissors. So the idea of the game, right, is that rock beats scissors, and scissors beats paper. Okay, and now you gotta listen to this one because it's gonna sound crazy to you. It's gonna sound insane. But paper actually beats rock. And I mean, wow, isn't that the craziest thing you've ever heard? Paper beats rock. Even though rock beats scissors and scissors beat, wow, amazing. The best part about this argument is that Golden Experience Requiem doesn't even beat Goku. So the argument is just completely false from the very beginning. Like, it's so dumb, and so many people put it. It was the most common comment. It was so horrible. Oh, here it is again. Literally, the moment I said it, they will come now. They will flood again. It was like, but GR beats Goku. This guy really thought he did something. So you use multipliers for speed, then proceed to say he transcended time. How does that work? Entire video is contradicted by yourself. Like, does he not understand that me using the multipliers for speed was being nice, and it was like a huge low ball? Like, I literally calced I used a low ball Namek Saga Goku. That was my speed calc. I lowballed him in the Namek Saga, and I said that's Goku in Dragon Ball Super. And then he was like, well, isn't that convenient that you're picking this insane number? Like, that was such a low number, you fucking idiot. Why do I even be nice? Why do I even be nice? Why don't I just say that Goku transcends time and therefore, like, speed doesn't have, like, I could have said that, but I didn't because I was being reasonable, and, like, that's fucking insane. Like, it's, I don't know why I try. I don't know, why do I try? Why do I honestly try? Ooh, this one, I don't know if the person I debated is watching this, but if they are, this one's going to make them laugh, because we went around in circles about this for like 10, 15 minutes straight. He cannot move in time stop just because he be weak ass. Time skip means nothing. Everything stops no matter what. Time skip less than time stop. So I've talked about this so much. I'm like that fucking expert. Basically, there is no valid reason to say that time stop is more powerful than time skip, or that has greater of an effect. There's absolutely no reason whatsoever. There is no significant difference that suggests any rank in power. And I know, like, you're gonna think there is, but trust me when I say this. I've argued about this for like 20 minutes straight. Please believe me when I tell you that they're equivalent. There is nothing to suggest a higher power or like higher ranking. Just trust me when I say that. Jesus, I'm getting PTSD flashbacks. I really hope the guy I debated is watching this, because it will make him chuckle, because we talked about it for so long. This guy is saying that I didn't talk about the scale of Dio's rewrite, and I mean, maybe, but at the same time, Dio's not touching Goku. I don't know how many times I have to say this, but Dio's not fucking touching Goku. But I mean, the scale of his rewrite's important when you're talking about a character, because like, maybe Dio would touch Goku, and if he does, then you have to get into an entire... This is why, like I said, I just hate talking about character, because then there's an entire debate over would Dio's rewrite work on Goku, which I didn't want to get into, because Dragon Ball hacks resistances, they don't really... Normies don't like it when you talk about it. Their brains get all confused. Like, it's the same thing when I talked about Goku being immune to time stop. They couldn't believe it. They're little, like, normie brains that never do scaling, so they don't understand how this kind of stuff works. They're like, what? So it just doesn't work? That doesn't make any sense. And I knew that the time pill, as we'll call it, the time pill would be a big pill to swallow for them. So I didn't want to talk about, like, Goku just being resistant to the rewrite inherently, because that would have been way too much for them to handle. But I mean, if you want to get into it, Dio rewrites multiple universes, but at the same time, Goku can destroy multiple universes, and Dio has never really shown the ability to go above that, whereas Goku through scaling can, and yeah, it's a huge... I don't want to get into it, because it's irrelevant anyway, because Dio's not fucking touching Goku in a million years! The only reason he didn't rewrite himself is because he's ignorant. I don't know why that makes me laugh, just someone walking up to Dio like, you're ignorant! He is ignorant, to be fair. Fuck him. Nah, I love Dio. He's like my third favorite JoJo villain, I can't lie. That's another thing, though. I haven't talked about that yet. It was a very common comment. We were just talking about how I'm a DBZ tard or I'm a Goku tard, and I just love Goku and I hate JoJo. Like, okay, so obviously JoJo and Dragon Ball are both like franchises that I hold close to heart. I mean, they're both childhood franchises, but arguing that I'm a Dragon Ball tard and like I'm a Goku tard is so dumb, because I will say this publicly. I prefer Dio as a character way more than I prefer Goku as a character. That is just a fact. I'll say that publicly. That I don't think that opinion will ever change. Not only that, but if you go to my YouTube channel, I have a whole playlist. I think it's like 14 videos that are all just about JoJo. And where's the Dragon Ball playlist? The only videos I have on Dragon Ball are either Dragon Ball versus JoJo or or Vegito with a Tabasco song on top. So I mean, if that's your proof for why I'm a Dragon Ball tard, go ahead. But yeah, it's such a straw man argument. Like, Jesus Christ. See, I told you. I told you they hadn't heard of rock, paper, scissors, bro. See, you guys thought I was fucking. Like, they literally have not heard of that game before. I'm pretty sure in the wiki that the what? The wiki was not written by Bandai Namco. The wiki is not and never will be an official source of information. If you can't find the reference, then that does not fucking count. Dio Over Heaven doesn't even have stand stats. That is why this is bizarre. He's never given stand stats because he's not in the fucking manga. Imagine this guy just pulled up the wiki and was like, aha! I got you the wiki! Says he has infinite speed. Like, good for the fucking wiki, bro. Good for the wiki. But in the real world, in the canon of the game, that doesn't... Oh my god. Why? Once again, why am I even entertaining this? This one, pretty simple. Name fallacy. Dio Heaven is literally God because his name is Over Heaven. Oh, well, by that case, Kami is called God and Goku is stronger than Kami, so therefore Goku is over God, or you want to say God of Destruction, or whatever, and then Jiren surpassed the Gods of Destruction and Goku was relative to Jiren, so... Yeah, such a dumb argument. There's so many different... I'm low-key tired of this at this point. I want to end this video now, and I can't find a comment about it, so before I end it, I'm just going to say, for anyone saying that Dio in character would overwrite himself to be stronger than Goku, whatever, then the one question I have for you is, why didn't he? Why didn't he do that in the story? Why didn't he just overwrite himself to be God? If he could have, or would have. Because he wouldn't, and he probably can't. So, that being said... I'm going to stop recording now. Hope you guys enjoyed this. It was at least fun for me to record until it got really depressing just because how dumb people are. New video out. I don't want to say soon because it's probably not, but it'll be out. The new video will be out. Anyway, see ya.